Hello, guys. Welcome. And today I have a lot to talk to you guys about regarding future predictions, what to expect in the future, and I'll be explaining to you guys what's actually happening in the world today and why it's happening. So today is June 11th, on a Thursday, 2020, and I'll be making a prediction today as to what to expect from the future months and years to come. So the world you once knew is here no longer. The lifestyle you used to live will change drastically. The world you know has changed, and it will begin uh, to enter a new civilization. We are entering a new civilization where uh, there will be a groundbreaking technology that will be unveiling and releasing. And this everything that's happening around you uh, is a distraction. uh, it's a Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So everything that's happening has been orchestrated, has been planned, because uh, before I say anything, I don't want you guys to believe what I have to say to you guys, and I don't expect you guys to believe it. What I want you guys to do is to do your own research, and I want to present the information to you guys so you can expand your mind and to become awakened and start thinking outside of the box and remove the veil that's been pulled over your eyes. So the whole thing that's going on, I don't want to say the word because of well, otherwise YouTube will bury this information, this video, uh, within its algorithm, so you guys will not find it. So the C word, whatever's going on, the C19 that's going on has been planned. It's a bio weapon that's been created to uh, it's been created by uh, alien groups. The aliens group has been here way before human civilization. They've infiltrated the governments. They've infiltrated the hierarchy of power. So they are in politics. They are any places where there's power. That's where these beings are. And like I said, I don't want you to believe what I have to say. Do your own research. I've done my own research, which is why I've come up with information, and from personal experience, I know this to be true. So these alien beings have the technology where they can cloak themselves to look like humans, any humans they intend to look like. And they also have the technology to travel through time. They are interdimensional beings. They can travel through time, back, forward, back to the future, to the past, and change anything they want to, because they are in control. We are the human being are just they're just slaves. They are just sheeps. They are just humans are. I know this may be hard to hear, but the humans are. The earth is a farm for these alien beings. They, what's happening now is it's a harvest that's going on. Uh, Similar to when you have livestock, you have goats, you have cows, you have sheep. So you raise these cows, these chickens, for what? To be slaughtered so you can have food sources. This is the same thing the human population is going through. The human population are food source to these alien beings, and everything that's going on is because of a harvest. Is um, the killing of most of the population, because uh, so these beings can harvest the bodies and feed off of the bodies, create products similar to how the humans create products of alligator skins, bags, as above, so below. Because we are living in a simulation, in a simulated reality. Everything is not what it seems. We are just plugged up into a quantum computer where our senses dictates what we see, how everything should feel like, how everything should taste. Similar to if you look at a video game, a hyper realistic video game, you cannot tell if it's a real life or if it's just a video game. You have to look at it very close to determine if it's a video game. This is how similar this world is. So the C word, I don't want to say it because the YouTube will bury this video. The C word 19 has been, it's a bioweapon been created to release to begin this harvest. And I know a lot of people believe that um, the this virus is a lie. This What's going on is reverse psychology on a grand scale. So they've released it, and then it turned out not a lot of people were affected by it. So they've created the protest, the Black Lives Matter. They've orchestrated all of this. They planned it so all of you can go outside and protest, so you become mingled with other groups and spread the virus even further. And when the second wave comes, there will be a large number uh, of these people dying off because they've spread the virus, and the virus resides in the brainstem, in the spinal fluid. And when there's no sunlight, uh, the body is incapable of generating vitamin D, of receiving vitamin D. So the immune system are susceptible to the virus taking over. So everything has been orchestrated. These beings are smart. They are intelligent. That's why they should not be taken lightly. They are interdimensional beings. They can travel through time. Because everything is just an illusion. Everything is happening in a now moment. Uh, the difference between this year 2020 and 1949 is is a dimension. This is 19, let's say 1900s, right here. This is a separate dimension, and right here is 2020, and that's a separate dimension. These beings can go from one dimension to the next, so that's how it seems like they are traveling through times. So this is why I want to make this video to you guys, because right now I'm speaking to you. Most of you guys are on a different level of frequency. You are on a different dimensional plane of existence. So this is why if you are on a lower frequency, you will experience everything that's going to happen. Anything that's negative, you're going to experience it, because the harvest is only happening on the lower frequencies. They are removing the lower frequencies, the 2D, 3D plane of existence, where only negativity happens. So if you raise your vibration and live positive, live with love, peace, kindness, and you will raise your frequency, and therefore you will travel through time on a subconscious level, and then you will never see the protests or any negative destructions that's happening around you. Like for me, my reality, it seems like there's nothing going on. It seems like nothing has changed since this whole C C19. So that's gonna be the new name, C19. So uh, I'm walking around like everyone's walking around like nothing has changed, because I'm on a different frequency. I'm on a different dimension than you guys, and most of you guys. Uh, and the protest is a distraction to distract mostly the black population, because most of the black population are going to die off when the second wave hits, because they are out mingling with each other, spreading it among each other. It's a control. It's This is how as above so below. If you can distract a dog with a piece of steak in one hand, and you can dingling something else on the other hand. If you want the dog to focus on one hand, you're gonna put a piece of steak on the one hand, and if you don't want the dog to focus on this side, you're gonna put something that doesn't interest the dog. Similar to how humans, you can shift the attention from one place, from one topic to the next, because these beings have been, they understand the human psyche, they understand the subconscious, how they operate, and they can control you through that alone. So they know yourself better than you. They know you better than you know yourself. So there's gonna be more black folks are going to die from the second wave than any other race because they are out there spreading it. And this protest will bleed to underground bases. It will where discover they will either discover alien technology, or the government will release it due to fear uh, of these protests going underground and destroying the bases, because it's going to bleed over. They are not going to be able to control it. And whenever the second wave hits, most likely you're not going to see a lot of sunlight, because they are going to control the weather, where there's going to be a lot of overpass, there's going to be a lot of fogs, where it blocks UV light, which is vitamin D, which protects you from the C19, which which helps you boost your immune system. So we are in a simulation, guys. I've been well. If you want to believe me or not, that is entirely up to you. But I'm just here to present the information. I really don't give a damn what you do with the information. So as long as I know I've done my part with sharing the information, putting the information out there, that's all I really care about. Because whatever's happening, I'm not going to be affected by it, because I'm living on a totally different frequency, on a total different dimension. And what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of famine. The food supplies will run out. People are going to die of hunger. A lot of people are going to die of hunger. And there's going to be a lot of floods, fires, especially during August coming up in September. There's going to be a lot of flood. And one of the most important thing that's going to happen is the law system, the judicial system in the Western world will be broken. Law will be broken. The structure, the way law was structured, will be broken. So that will create a lot of violence. And most of the violence will occur on a lower frequency, on a lower dimension. Where if you are vibrating on low frequency, you will only attract those things to you, and those things will only be in your reality. So let's say if you're vibrating at a higher frequency, you might see it, but it will not affect you. You might hear about it, but it will not affect you. But you will not run into situations where you are in danger. So this is why I recommend you guys raise your frequency. I made a video on how to raise your frequency on my YouTube channel, so you can check it out on how to raise your frequency. Mostly is you have to recondition your subconscious mind. And I have a website which is called Collective Visionary, where I designed t-shirts, clothing that subconsciously and subliminally reprogram your subconscious mind, that will elevate you and shift you to higher frequencies without your knowledge and without any effort on your part. So check it out, guys. And I don't want to I want to keep the video short. So like I said, guys, just to go over, we are entering a new civilization. The world as we know it, the old world is over. We are entering an ice age, a new civilization, where a lot of people are going to die of what's going to happen. It's just a harvest. It's just what's going to happen, because the, it's a simulation. Everything is a simulation. Uh, and the lower frequencies are being closed off. The lower worlds are dying off. So it's because the new civilization is only going to be uh, filled with love, peace, harmony, and tranquility. If you don't have any of those qualities, if you don't focus your attention on those things, you are in one key thing is that, have you noticed the media is focusing your attention on negativity? The more you focus your attention on negativity, you will gravitate toward lower frequencies. When you gravitate toward lower frequencies, and whatever you put your mind to, you attract. Let's say if you focus on negative content, you focus on anything that's negative, you are uh, causing your body to vibrate at a lower frequency. And when that happens, you drop down on the frequency plane, and you will only attract negative things in your life. So if you want to live on positively, if you want to attract positive things into your life, you have to vibrate your body to be on a high frequency. Once you do that, you will only attract positive things into your life. And I'm just I'm living proof. I'm speaking all of this. I'm speaking on personal experience because I've been through it. I've been through the lower dimensions. It's not pretty. It's not pleasant. So on high frequencies is you just living blissfully every day. You're happy each moment, and you just live in pure joy, and you're enjoying life uh, because everybody's focusing on only the money. When they focus on only the material aspect of life, they lose themselves in the matrix. They lose themselves in the programming because they only focus on the material things. That alone will not bring them happiness. And you can have both. You don't have to have just one thing, but most people just focusing on the money, on the material aspect, and they forget the mental, to work on the mental mind, and they forget to work on the spiritual self. So they get lost in the matrix. It's all a game, guys. That's why I don't take it serious. All the debt that's happening, all the debt that's going to happen, it's all a game. These people don't exist. They are just programming. Most of these people are artificial intelligence. They do not matter. They are not real. Outside of this game, they will be unplugged, and they will be used as food sources for these alien beings. So guys, that's why you have to raise the frequency. I know most of you guys are gonna call me crazy. That's what most of you guys did when I made the prediction of everything that's happening now, in which we are. Everything happened exactly as I said. But like I said, uh, truth is stranger than fiction. So guys, do your homework, because what's going to happen is going to shake your world. For me, I'm not going to be affected by it. So, like I said, you have to raise your frequency and raise your vibration to vibrate at a higher frequency. Check out the Merc, check out the website, and until next time, guys, I hope I didn't forget anything. And one more thing before I go is, guys, uh, in this simulation, your subconscious is creating everything for you. You are just experiencing everything. If you can unlock your subconscious mind, get in there and hack it. This is what I do with the t-shirts designed or the clothing design. It hacks your subconscious mind because your subconscious mind creates a reality. If you can hack where the creation is happening and control it and steer it, be at the helm of that. Imagine the possibilities. Until next time, guys.